There we go. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I can't get my life together today. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, welcome to the Freedom Finders team call. Today is March 4th, 2019, not 11. Here we go. I did update our leaderboard is like not actually updated. I didn't change any of this yet because it says March and I'm like, we've only had a few days, so I was gonna wait and update it later in the week. But I'm at Success Club 2. We've changed one life so far this month, so let's keep that momentum going. All right, here we go. So lots of things in the news right now. The Beachbody news, that is, not the real news. That's too big. So Portion Fix. I know Sarah had a lot of questions. I have not had time to watch the National Wake Up Call yet, so I usually watch it in the morning since normally I could catch it during my planning, but there was no planning today. There was no bathroom break. So it's officially out today for coaches to purchase. You can purchase it between now and the 17th. And you can also get the certification, which I think if you're going to purchase it, go ahead and get the certification so that you're qualified to teach it. Like, it seems like a really amazing opportunity. And if I didn't have 3 billion things on my plate right now, I would do it. So I 100% would push you to get the certification. I think it's going to be amazing. I personally love Portion Fix. And I know for me, To Be Mindset wasn't my jam. Like, it's really cool, and the 2 bunnies and like water most, veggies first, whatever it is, water first, veggies most thing is like awesome. But for me, what works for my body is portion control, because I can look at something and being like, oh my God, it's all these veggies. But really I'm eating like 7 portions of food at one time, and that just doesn't work for me. And so when I like got off my containers and I was like, oh, I can just eyeball this, like I know what I'm doing, like nothing was changing with my body, and I didn't really understand why. And when I finally like pulled the containers back out and just went back, like that's when everything like started changing and I started noticing differences again. So Portion Fix is amazing. So I have no doubt that the ultimate Portion Fix would be even better. I will say for both of y'all, this sounds amazing for husbands and families. I don't have to worry about that. I eat what I want, when I want, for who I want. Me. I probably eat for 2 people sometimes, but you know. But I will say that it sounds like the most amazing part. But then we also have a lot of clients who have husbands or have children. And that's one thing that also deters a lot of people from doing a meal plan, because they feel like they can't cook for everybody. But like, that's total BS, and we know that. So make sure you're popping something in the chat. I might give try my shake when I make it. Yeah, just keep making him try it every time. He might eventually love it. I think Curtis drinks his shakes, not every day, but Brittany, FitBrit247 or whatever her name is, her boyfriend loves his shake, like die hard every morning. So it's just kind of like finding the right thing. My dad will drink them sometimes if I make them for him, but like he's not. See? Yeah. Like, I don't know. If they knew like the benefits and if they would like drink it consistently enough to like tell. That's the thing with everyone though when it comes to the shakes. Like, if you knew the benefits, how much money you're actually like, money's worth you're actually getting, and what could happen to your body in 30 days without even realizing it, like people would stay on them. That's the thing. So anyways, so when you get when you get Ultimate Portion Fix, you're also like, as a coach, you're getting access to the test group. So Autumn is re-recording 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme. And so you'll get to catch that live, and it'll probably be just like any other test group. If you can't actually watch it live, they'll like actually give you access to a recording that you can watch later in the day and do the workout. But that's amazing. And so that's going to be shot in real time starting April 1st, and that's the last day to register for the test group. I'm looking at all these dates. 21 Day Fix Extreme workouts will start on the 29th of April, and then challenge packs will go on sale for everybody Yes, Sarah, I believe you have to do it by the 17th. It's the exclusive purchase window. Yeah, because the test group starts on March 18th. Yeah. And then on the 31st of May, the new 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme Challenge packs are going to be available to sell. And then also on the 31st, those workouts, the 21 Day Fix and Fix Extreme new ones, are going to go into BOD libraries. So there's like a lot of components with that, but it's all on FAQ. Probably the email that they sent out early, that's what I'm looking at right now. The email they sent out I got it at like 12:30, is amazing. It looks like there's a lot of videos and there's a lot of stuff in FAQ. And then obviously I know Autumn probably talked a lot about it on National Wake Up Call. So all that info is there for you. And I think it's going to be really good. I'm excited for it. You can still like buy Portion Fix later, but you can't get like the real-time workout access, which is always worth it. Summit, you guys have your tickets. Anyone have questions about Summit? Feel free to unmute yourself and talk to me. Questions, comments, concerns before I move on.
Question. Have we figured out the room situation? I was typing that.
You did?
I was in the middle of typing that right now, but did we figure out the room situation? Like, if we're getting a hotel room, is it sold out downtown?
Yeah, I hadn't heard it back from really either you or Whitney. So, yeah, the rooms are like $300-400 a night. And I've tried to get someone to like I posted on Desire Empire. No one like said anything. So I think I have a room, but that isn't like finalized yet. I don't know if like maybe it's easier for us to like say, hey, does anyone have one spot, rather than us trying to like get more people in our room.
Yeah.
But I don't know yet. So that's all I have. What'd you say?
I wasn't sure if there was an update on it, so I just wanted to ask.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Is Marissa going to Summit, Sarah?
Yes, she is, but she already has a room with like 4 other people.
Okay.
So
I think you can have 5, right?
She told me if a spot opens up, they weren't sure about one girl, that I could go in with them.
That's kind of where I'm at, yeah.
And then Lauren Day also like needed another spot in her room. So
yeah, awesome. I would just say jump on it. If there's someone that has an open spot,
yeah,
go for it.
Okay, I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean, Whitney said she didn't want to pay the like $300 or $400 a night.
That's what Whitney's gonna have to do too.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be easier if we just all try and jump into a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anyone booked their flights yet either?
No, I just bought my flight for the cruise, so that will be my next.
Yeah.
But not this month because your girl going broke.
I just wanted to like get a flight that like kind of came in with like other people, so I wasn't like.
I'm considering driving. I don't know if that's a bad idea, but.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know where you live. I mean, I do. I still know geography.
It's like 7 hours, I think. 6-7 hours.
Drive it, girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
My brain's out with a brick in a car.
It's like 7 hours from Memphis too, but I'm like, I don't want to drive 7 by myself.
Whitney lives near you. Okay. I don't know if she's flying or driving.
I was also thinking if I didn't realize you lived there too, but if y'all wanted to.
How close do y'all all live?
I live 5 from Memphis.
Oh,
okay.
Or no, yeah, 5. But if y'all wanted to fly to St. Louis, then I could drive us all. But I don't know. Just a thought. Anyways, we could talk about that later. But
yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Next on the agenda, Success Club 2022 Punta Cana. I want y'all on this trip. Gonna be really honest. Mackenzie T is not going on this trip because it does not fall on my spring break, and it's honestly the saddest thing. But if I taught at any other school, like I would do it hands down, but I only get 2 personal days a year at my school, and I just wouldn't be able to swing it. Like, honestly, the amount of money that these parents pay and the amount of pressure that I have on me to like be like, hey, is it okay if I actually like go to the beach for a week before spring break? I just like it gave me great anxiety to even think about asking off for that. So it's totally fine because I'm not going to have to teach after next year, right? So that's what I am telling myself. It's okay. It's going to be my last year. But all you need to do, legit, all you need to do to qualify for this trip is hit Success Club. Hit Success Club. And they will send you an invite. People are getting invites like left and right. Hit Success Club every freaking month. Tracker. Print it. Do it on your phone. Do it on your iPad. Do it somewhere. Do it once a day. Set an alarm. I don't care, but y'all need to be doing the work. And I know for the both of you, you are more successful in your business when you have something like this hanging over your head, but you're just choosing not to use it. Sorry. I love you, but I'm serious. Your business goes, oh, my ear is like stuck. I'm sorry. Your business will be better. You will reap better benefits if you're staying consistent and tracking your work. Yeah. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. And it's just like, it's all right there to remind you like what you need to be doing every single day. And I know like Meredith, we were talking about, invites you had sent and like conversations you were having. And it made me think of yesterday, the day before, whenever we were talking, that like what you're doing, what you did last month is like coming to play out this month. And what you're going to do this month is going to play out next month. So when you stop being consistent, it's not going to affect you right then. Things are still going great then for you. Your Instagram is still thriving. People are still following you, and people are, saying that they're interested in blah, blah, blah. But it's when you stop, next month's going to suck. And I cannot tell you a billion other times, except for it's from my own personal experience. I'm not even being like, that person who's just like talking and has no idea, like, hello, it's me. This is my life. Don't live it. Okay. So just be consistent and just stick to it and do what works. Like, we're part of a top 10 team. Like, it's actually unreal the amount of like awesomeness that we get handed like every single day. So just like take advantage. I don't know why that's formatted like that. Anyways, don't forget about my little incentive deals. And I also added down here, don't forget that you get sent free customer leads if you're hitting Success Club and you're an Emerald coach. So don't forget, if you hit Emerald, I'm going to send you a gift card. If you're at Success Club 5, every month I'll send you a headband. You could have a freaking B brand galore. If you hit Success Club 10, I'll send you a t-shirt, a tank, or maybe even a hoodie, because she has some really cute stuff on there. And then if you hit Diamond, I will send you some Kendra Scott jewelry, because I love you and I love Kendra Scott. Here's March's monthly marketing plan. I'm already telling you it's about to change because I'm going to do some different things. It's pretty similar to every other month. I have also some personal stuff on there. Whoops. The only thing y'all need to really be aware of is like, if you want to run a free group, I'm totally up for that. Run it. My suggestion is to only run a free group if you're at Success Club. And that's why I put them at the end of the month. It's just because you've already hit Success Club and that's not what you're worrying about anymore. And so you have the time and the availability to run a group for someone who's not going to be providing you commission. And then, so make sure you're inviting to the boot camp next week. And I know, Sarah, you asked about 80 Day. like other diamond coaches there doing their day one today, but it's also their girls prep day one. So it's totally like whatever you want to do. Like, and I will say, you probably saw my story. I'm not doing 80 day because I need to do Transform 20 again, like full out, because I don't feel like I gave it, obviously, what I could and what I needed to, and for my sanity and for like to be able to say I did it and I like can check it off my list, I need to go back and do it again. So this week I'm doing like just some of the workouts, and then I'm going to start on Monday back at day one again. And then I'm going to pick up 80 day after the 6 weeks. So I want to do 80 day again, but like, I just like really struggled last week mentally, like dealing with the fact that I didn't actually do like I literally didn't do Transform 20 full out until like the last 4 days of it, just because of my foot. I was in my cast for 4 weeks. And then the next week was like, you have a lot of limitations. And even right now, I'm not supposed to be jumping at 100%, but I'm doing it anyways. Because it feels like way better. And I just can't keep holding myself back. The only thing I do, I am going to start running a sneak peek without T. We're going to start running our own, but that means you guys are going to start going live. So you need to be adding people to the sneak peek, and then I'm going to have you like pop on and share your story or talk about different aspects of that. So be prepared. I think I want to run one. I honestly might do it Saturday, but I want to run one soon and then run one this Saturday I get back from the cruise, because like 3 billion people are going to want to talk about that. And so also the week that I'm on the cruise, it's like the last week of March, I'm going to need y'all to like run the challenge tracker and like keep up with everything. Like I can help you with posts and all that, but I need to like, Wi-Fi is obviously going to be like, who knows what, but I'm going to need y'all to take care of that. So just a reminder of the vital behaviors, just because I need it like all the time. And especially love the thing at the bottom. It's like, don't overcomplicate things. And like, our goal is to always help 3 people. And one thing that Teresa's been reminding me of a lot lately is that I'm just looking for my one. And so I've been like obsessing over my like social media, like my Instagram likes and like how many people are voting in my polls and all that. But really, she's like, Ken, shut up. Like, all you're looking for is your one. So just make sure like you're looking for your one, but you need 3 a month. And when you get more than that, like, hallelujah, praise the Lord, you're doing great. But just make sure you're being proof of that the products are working. You're drinking your shake, you're finishing a program, you're getting results, you're following your meal plan, and you're sharing about it. Number 2, make sure you are connecting, inviting, following up, and using a tracker. Social media post every day. Connect with people or they're not going to trust you. Third one is to make sure, number 1, you're getting results for yourself. And number 2, you're getting results, helping other people to get results. So make sure you're contributing to the challenge group and recognizing people's achievements and all that. And then the last one is personal development. If you didn't know, what's that book called? Rachel Hollis's new book, Girl Stop Apologizing, comes out tomorrow. I just went and pre-ordered my Audible so that I'll have it in the morning to listen to. And I've also been listening to Keisha Fitzgerald. I think I've shared her on my Instagram stories a couple times. She has a podcast series and she's like incredible. She is like a Beachbody coach or whatever, but her and her boyfriend have like 10 years, like live in New York. And she's really great. So if you're looking for like inspo, but not like, she's not like hard and heavy, and she's not like scripture based, but she's also not like throwing curse words every 10 seconds. It's like refreshing, and some of hers are short, and then she has guest speakers, and so they make them a little bit longer, but like I'm loving those right now. So that's that. Also John Maxwell, if you're looking for like straight up professional development, he's my jam right now too. All right, so I changed the look of the boot camp thing today. I just wasn't feeling that other one. So there's that. My question is, how are we feeling about tracker only? I've gone to that before. And how are we feeling about keeping the tracker and the Facebook group, or like keep the Facebook group for people to post and like not post daily in there, like maybe post weekly? Or I need opinions because I'm feeling all types of ways.
Can I talk my opinion or like tell? Okay, I didn't know if you meant like, I don't know. Yeah, I myself kind of feel overwhelmed plugging into both. And so I imagine like if I feel that way, I don't know, that like maybe other people feel that way. I see like the benefit of both because like you have the one hand, like people who are like, oh, I don't do Facebook. And then like the other hand where it's like, they won't like go to the other, like the tracker. I think personally for daily check-in, I really like the tracker. Just because it's really easy to just like hit the like plus button, type something and just like go. Like it feels like really like quick to me. But as far as resources, I would not probably look on the tracker for something like that. So like when you give recipes or when you give like those things, I don't know, in my head when I'm looking at something like lengthier like that, I don't want to look at that on my phone. I want to look at that on like my computer or something like that. So like I would go to like Facebook,
Yeah.
if I'm talking like an ideal world kind of thing, you know. Yeah, like the lengthier things I would want to see there. Yeah, but like I said, I see like both, but that's my 2 cents. I don't know.
So I've done it all. I've done just welcome home, Jasmine. Welcome to the Team Freedom Finders team call. I said welcome to our team call. It's just Sarah and Meredith. Say hello. She just busted in.
I was gonna disagree with Meredith. Like, I get overwhelmed with both, like checking in on both, and that like only like on the tracker app like is simpler and like I can just like click and go. Versus like the ones on Facebook, I kind of have to like remind myself to go back to that, like go back in my notifications. I don't know.
Okay, so you go work out.
I didn't this morning.
Oh shit.
It's for the day.
Meredith, what is this called? Meredith is raising the roof for you.
Thank you, Meredith.
Get it, girl.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I've done it all. Like I've done just Facebook, I've done just the tracker, I've done Facebook and the tracker, I've done the tracker and only keep, but like I couldn't keep anyone engaged, so I just like switched it up and it would work for a while, and then I switched it up again and it works for a while, and so it's like I don't know what the freak to do, but like I think I love that idea, Meredith, just like using the tracker for daily check-ins and then like putting resources only, and like if I need to go live or anything about anything, to do that in the Facebook group. I like that. I know a lot of like the leaders only use the tracker just because it's easier and it's like an app. Like people, like you said, don't want to get on Facebook, and people like Facebook, things get lost in Facebook. And then the way like Facebook notifications work now, like if you don't have all that stuff turned on, like you're not going to see them and how all that works. So it's a mess. Okay, so I like that idea. Here's my thing. It is a black hole. Ugh, it's the worst. So those really lengthy challenge group posts that have been going on to Facebook with, you know, the graphics, I don't make those. I actually bought those from this girl. Someone posted it in the Desire Empire and I bought them. And so Teresa and I actually paid for like 6 months of them. So they're honestly amazing. Like the recipes and all that stuff, like I love them. But like today's, the meditation one was like 6 miles long. And I honestly just like didn't have the time to read it all, to cut stuff. So I was just like, whatever. And I posted it. We have 10 minutes left. And so, yeah, I don't know what it said. I was like, I hope there's nothing bad in here, whatever. And so, I think what I'll do is I'll use those, but then also like the graphics that Whitney used last week and the ones that Meredith is using this week. I just like doing the simpler ones. Like, here's a graphic, here's 2 lines and a question. So I might do like a mix. We can mix it up, and I can give you guys the access to that PDF so you have those. Maybe like use the recipes and like the Beachbody like info, and then on the days when it's like 6 miles of meditation, we can do just like a regular post. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is engaging and people aren't, I don't know, just like not checking in, because that's when things get lost. Like, I've been doing this for this long. Like, I know like this is when people fall off the wagon, when they feel like they don't have accountability. So there's my thing. Also, I'm going to post this in the, our team page. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So I need help calling all helpful people. So I've like called on y'all to like do challenge tracker posts. And like today I texted Meredith. I was like, oh, you're the only one I know who's at home. I was like, who like maybe at home. Like, I forgot to post on the tracker. Can you do it? Because I was like, oh, I'll text Whitney. I was like, she's at work. Oh, I'll text Sarah. No, she's at work. I don't even know where Emily is. So I was like, and then Meredith like had it. So I was like, thank goodness. But yeah, so just like a week, it's super simple, and then we'll switch. Insert hand ring. Love you. Thanks for all your help. So, and then post engager, like someone to schedule posts in the tracker, someone to schedule in the Facebook, which not a lot. Like, here's a recipe. Here's this link that I saw. Like, you don't even have to schedule those. Just like make sure you're putting something, maybe like just 2 to 3 times a week. And then I'll try to make sure I post one thing too, like even if it's just like, here's my meal plan. And then a post engager. That was like a crappy phrase, but you know what I mean? I couldn't think of a better word. Someone who's going and like liking and commenting on stuff. So this is one thing that I'm not for sure if y'all need, but I feel like I never really made a roadmap. And so, I love making graphics. So this was kind of fun last night when I didn't want to grade papers. So when someone says yes, I feel like there's that, like, I'm always like, oh my God, they said yes. Like, what do I do? I don't know what to do next. Yes, of course. So praise. That's like my biggest thing to like, and you'll see it like a billion times, like just like be so freaking excited. And so I put that a lot. And my boot camp order form, I can pull it up for you. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's super simple. And I actually just used it for the first time the other day. I only have like 1 response. All right, computer. No. So it's just, all those questions that you don't want to ask. Email, name, do you want to save money? Do you have BOD? Which package do you want? You can like go ahead and add your own, or like I have someone that's getting PIO, I think, in a couple days. Do you want shakes or pre and post? What type of Shakeology? And notice I don't give all the options because it's just too overwhelming. And I personally only give vegan because that's what I drink and that's what I can attest to. And people won't be allergic to it most times. And then like which flavors of all that stuff. Do you want this? Do you want all the questions we don't want to ask? It's there. And you're like, hey, okay, this is what I need you to do. Send it. You're done. And then, oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so excited for you. This is what I'm going to do. And so when I say send link and validate it, I mean like, hey girl, I know, like, even if they're like, I didn't want to receive 25% off, or even if they said that they did, make sure you're telling them like, hey girl, you're going to get some emails that are like calling you a coach. And like, unless you want to be winky face, like, don't worry, I'll do all the coaching. Like, that's just to make sure you get the super awesome discount price. That way they're like affirmed and they're like, not like, oh my God, what the heck? Because I had a girl, I told her that, and then the other night she was signing up and she was like, why do they need my social security number? I was like, that's just in case one day you decide to coach and you can make money. She was like, oh. And so like most people when they see social security number, like freaks them out, but I'm like, you're fine. Make sure you ask for them to send you their order number. Most times everything's fine, but just in case, to make sure they've actually signed up and they have that store number. And then praise them again. And then when you finish that, be like, I'm going to send you an email within the next 24 hours. I legit had a girl email me. I mean, she DM'd me. She signed up like midnight Friday morning, like Thursday night, Friday morning. And then sent me a message at like 2:00 on Friday and was like, so when are you sending me that email? And I was like, girl, like, give me a second. So make sure you say like 24 to 48, like give yourself some time. And I recreated my GSR and I just made it for all programs and not just Transform 20. I was going to make a just 80-day one. And I was like, no. So it works for all programs. That way people can just like get themselves set up with whatever. And I'm not having to like redo one every time. And then make sure you add them to the Facebook group, the tracker, and then if you're using Streak or whatever method you're using to track your people. And then make sure you're checking in your coach online office and following up with them for a one-on-one call. I have found my people are being the most successful from February because like Teresa and I did a like kickoff call, and I'll do one on Sunday if y'all have people or even just with you guys. And we'll talk about like 80-day and all that. And I'll have to talk about Transform 22 because I have some girls that are doing Transform 20 starting Monday. But and then I put them in a Facebook message and they have been just like rocking it. And they're just like, they jump in there every day and like post their sweaty selfies. And they also check in on the tracker and stuff. But the one-on-one or like the 1 to 7 or whatever, like that individualized attention is what people need to like feel successful, feel like set up, you know? So that is that. And then I decided I'm going to end every call now with this. Meredith, you're probably tired of me doing this, but be freaking consistent every single day. So comments, questions, concerns, I'm glad you love it. I will post all the things. I might just see if I can post you this whole thing in the team page. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Is there a resource on how to use Google Streak? Girl, YouTube. I can try to teach you. I am not the best. Teresa is wonderful. She actually pulled all my people from Beachbody and put them into Streak. But when you start like without having clients, it's like way easier. Because I had like a list of like 80 people to plug in at the time and it was like, oh my God, it was mass chaos. Okay, we have less than a minute. Stopping my share. Anything else? Are we good? Desire Empire in 19 minutes. I don't even know who's on the call. Crap. Is it someone that I love? Let's see. Is it just Kate? I love her too. Oh, doesn't say. I don't know. We'll see. Anywho, love ya. Bye. I'm gonna go eat dinner.